I'm Matt Moore from the Action Network here at Kaseya Arena after the Nuggets take Game 3 of the NBA Finals 109-94 in dominant fashion over the Miami Heat. This game was once again slow-paced as the Heat tried constantly in this game as well as throughout the series to keep it low scoring to give themselves a chance, but they honestly had no shot when faced with what they came up against with the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic records the first 30-20-10 triple-double in NBA Finals history as he goes for 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists while going 12 of 21 from the field and 1 of 2 from three-point range. But he wasn't the only 30-point triple-double on his own team as Jamal Murray goes for 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists on 12 of 22 shooting. And that was really all it took, along with some Christian Brown magic in the second half as the rookie contributed 15 points and made a series of key plays over and over. This was a more dominant win than the final score is going to indicate. A 15-point win is pretty good, but you have to factor in how slow this game was. Denver absolutely wrecked the Heat offense, which has been hit or miss the last couple of years. It was absolutely red hot in Game 2. The Heat only shot 31% from three, but the bigger issue was that midway through the fourth quarter, they only had 28 attempts compared to 38 in Game 2. The Nuggets did a much better job of running off of their three-point attempts, containing them on weak side rotations, and the Nuggets absolutely smashed the Heat on the boards. All right, so what do we do with this from a betting perspective? All right, so the Nuggets open as 3.5-point favorites in Game 4. It's going to be an interesting, do you play the zigzag theory here and go back the other way? I'm leaning a little bit towards the Nuggets in this one. They took a really good punch from them in Game 2, and they still had a chance to win that game. They were only down 3. When they focused in, as they said they needed to after Game 2, they admitted to a man, we were a little complacent. I think that the Nuggets genuinely thought that this was going to be easy, and the Heat showed nothing is easy versus them. They came out with the requisite intensity and energy. Miami will play better in Game 4. There's no doubt about that. Spo will make adjustments, but there's only so many adjustments he can get to. He's already gone to Kevin Love. Played Caleb Martin fewer minutes, so he was pretty good in Game 3. There's things that they can go to, but they're running out of tricks and options. If the Heat don't shoot an absolutely unreal percentage again, and if the Nuggets don't allow them to get open consistently like they did in Game 2, they don't have the firepower, especially with Jimmy Butler, who appears to be very limited coming off of his ankle injury. Butler has not looked the same. He was more aggressive tonight, and it ultimately didn't matter. The Nuggets are completely fine trading the Heat in twos. As long as the Heat can't get an advantage in threes, that's going to be a big advantage. I do like the over a little bit in Game 4, given that I think we'll see I think one of these teams is probably going to start turning the ball over more as they continue to have very low turnover totals. And the Nuggets showed that when they get the rebound, they can push the ball. Both Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic did that. They'll continue to push that. I think there's an opportunity for them to be able to score more points because their three-point shooting in this one continue to be absolutely miserable. Eventually, the Nuggets are going to hit open looks, and if they do, their team total is going over. So I lean towards the Nuggets and the team total over in Game 4. We'll have to see more about it. We'll talk about it on Buckets, our NBA betting podcast from the Action Network. For more on the NBA Finals, make sure to check out actionnetwork.com and the Action Network app.